We've all heard about dedicated voters, loyal voters, or bogus voters. But have you ever heard about a ghost voter? If the data that has come out of Bengaluru, which shows that nearly 48% of the people are missing after the SIR, it raises questions whether these were ghosts who voted in the last election. If we were for random taking data of just 7 of the 28 constituencies in Bengaluru, it is shocking. The number of votes polled and the number of voters deleted actually matches. We have taken for sample 7 constituencies where the ASDDO list, that is absent, shifted, dead or duplicate voters, is very clearly matches the total votes polled in 2024. Who are these voters? That's the big question. Well, some say that it was sheer laziness on part of a lot of people that they did not go out and register or fill the enumeration forms. Something that raises questions as to how could half the population not register when the BLOs say that they've distributed 100% of the forms to the citizens. Where are these people is the question. How did the BLOs give out forms to people who do not even exist if the data is what something that reflects? Questions about the SIR process have been raised time and again, but this is something which is very unique to Bengaluru.
SIR is designed to eliminate votes, eliminate the fundamental right of the people to vote. SIR is designed by Election Commission, which has no confidence. People have no confidence in this Election Commission. There is a trust deficit between this Election Commissioner and the people of India. This Election Commission has demonstrated times and again that they are a surrendered organization to the BJP.
While the percentage of deletions in other metro cities are also in the range of 20 to 30%, but 48% and crossing 50% in some of the constituencies certainly raises that were these ghost voters the voters that political parties had brought during elections for casting bogus votes on their behalf, and today when there is a verification happening, these parties are not able to get them over here or even link an Aadhaar. These are questions that need answers.
Dear friends, Sathiyo, I want to share a joke with you. I am one of the 65 lakh voters whose vote right has been deleted from Bangalore constituency after SIR. Nice joke, no? I was born in this constituency. I lived in this constituency. I had my schooling, college, theatre. And for your kind information, I was an MP candidate of this constituency too.
But one look at the data of these 6 or 7 constituencies of Bengaluru, where the ASDDO list crosses 2 lakh people, certainly raises questions as to what did the political parties do to ensure that the cleanup happened, or were they a party to this kind of inflation of voting lists? In case they were ghost voters, as we call them, or they were the bogus voters who were transported here during election time, that raises serious questions. But the truth of this needs to be probed and inquired as to how the lists were so inflated. The Election Commission itself is taking credit for the fact that it has distributed 100% enumeration forms in the last 40-45 days. But if 50% of these voters did not exist, who were these forms given to? That's a question. Have the BLOs in many cases faked data that they have submitted forms? Because as far as I know, a lot of us in Bengaluru have not even seen our BLO after the first phase is over. And that raises serious questions about the intent of the SIR itself, as has been claimed that it could have been an exercise to ensure mass deletion of voters. The truth may never come out fully, but that's something that needs to be probed. as to how come 48% of the voters go missing and they were the ghost voters that we are talking about is something that needs a thorough probe. The Election Commission is still compiling data, says the ASGDO is not the final list and will take some time before people can be added back. But the very fact that nearly half of Bengaluru voters have been deleted or removed from the voter list raises serious concerns. We still have time. We'll wait for the final figures. But in the meanwhile, the kind of thoughts that are coming to the mind clearly show that all is not well as far as the SIR is concerned. Vijay Grover, Bengaluru.